Hello, hello. How's it going, guys? Hope everybody's having a good day, or a good night at least. Figured I'd come in and do a little late night stream real quick. Probably go for about at least an hour. I figured we'd work on some of these areas out here. Just gonna continue some of these trees that we've been doing over here, as well as some of the foliage and stuff. Yeah, if you guys stopped through the stream, thanks for coming through and watching. Actually, getting some materials. Let's see here. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you to anybody who's watching the stream in the future. Let's see here. Actually, let's try. Something like that. May get rid of this guy too. I think that'll work. Need to grab some. I think I put them in here. Oh, yes. Let's see. Alright. Thinking, bring it out this way some. Get rid of some of these. For anybody who doesn't know, I like to use these fences to kind of get a idea of the size of the tree and kind of use them as branches and stuff as well. Bring this out this way. And I'm thinking, let's see here. Kind of this way. Get it pretty close to the road here, that way there's a little bit of an overhang. And we'll leave that guy like that, and I think that's like our general range we're going for here. I think that'll be decently sized. Maybe put a fence right here, kind of like a root or something. This is the other thing I kind of like to do is I'll just kind of make a semicircle around, just touching all the branches that I laid out. Just try to go around them. And kind of like so. Let's see here. Like that. And we can kind of hop down and see this one actually. Let's see here. Go like that. Alright. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I think that's a decent size, and it might be a little too too wide right here. Bring that in a little bit. Something like that. feels like it needs, I don't know why, it kind of feels like it needs a branch like right in here somewhere. Right there. Alright. Now we'll build up to it and just try to fill it in. And just kind of going around randomly placing leaves, trying to leave some gaps, but for the most part filling just about everything in. Let's see, why not? Kind of fill this in a little bit. Maybe something like that. I think that should be tall enough. Yeah, and then it needs a little bit more down over here to kind of balance it out. Like so, hopefully. Maybe one more right there. And I'll kind of fill in underneath here a little bit too. Maybe add some of these roots to kind of make it look like there's some branches moving through here. And it kind of, I think it makes it look a little bit denser in some spots. Let's see here. Maybe right there. And then we'll fill this in as well. I don't think that looks too bad. Gets a little bit of wonk to it, but that's okay. Something about this is not... Maybe we did need this guy here. And pull this back. That looks a lot better, I think. And then, yeah, I don't know why these normally look or help it feel more full, but I think just drawing it back just a little bit, it's kind of helping it. Maybe leave that one. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Now, kind of want to add just some light bone meal just around the area. Maybe a little bit right here. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, and then thinking like a lantern, maybe one on the ground here. We can do like maybe a little path block action. Something like that, and then I'm thinking something like that, maybe break this guy. Yeah, I think I like that. Welcome, guys. Thanks for swinging by the stream. All right. Let's see. I kind of wanted to add a little bit of potted flower action around here. Thinking one of these guys. Maybe like a stair right here. Let's try to see how it makes this kind of look a little bit more natural. Take this torch out of here. Probably get rid of this guy. Yep, thinking I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Let's see here. I guess we'll do one more. Thinking maybe just a little bit further down here, because I kind of have a plan to put some, maybe we could do some buildings right here. Something that faces, I might break into this road and kind of do something like a sidewalk that comes around here and do like a some smaller builds around the edges of this area. But yeah, I think we could do one more tree here. I might have to go grab some more spruce real quick. This is kind of where I've just been growing it. Let's chop down this guy real fast. Running out of room. Let's see here. Alright, that should be more than enough for another tree. Let's see here. Let's go. Thinking something. Like this, and we'll go kind of this way a little bit with it. So I'm thinking. And kind of right here, maybe like 2. It's gonna be a little bit taller tree. Let's see. Get rid of this guy. Kind of use the planks again. Yeah, maybe like this. And use a stair here. Well, maybe not. I don't know if I like that. Probably use like a stair right there, and then something like that. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this. Thinking maybe it's just this guy here. And then do something. Let's see here. Like that. Oh, what am I doing here? Let's see. This guy. That's bad. We might change it here in a sec. See. You know, maybe actually instead of this guy, something like that. Top here. And do the same thing with these fences. Kind of just get a rough estimate of how far out we want to build. Since this is like a little bit bigger tree, probably go a little bit further out. Something like that. Oh, whoops. Inventory management's a lot harder when you're decorating. Maybe leave those two like that. thinking going up one, kind of diagonally here. To, yeah, probably about there. Go back this way and we'll, same thing. Maybe leave like that guy. I'll take the rest of these. I guess that, yeah, I don't know. It could probably be a little bit wider, but we'll look into add more in a sec. And then probably up this way some. Yeah, that'll probably be okay for now. It's just a rough estimate. Probably need to go to sleep here real soon. I kind of think I need to space out these street lights a little more. It's hard to tell, or just keep adding more of them around the sidewalk here. Still trying to decide. Thanks again for everybody who has stopped by the stream. It's always much appreciated. No, it's not 1.20 yet. The server is still in 1.19. Not really sure when we'll actually go ahead and update it. Probably once a lot of our mods and stuff that we use, we have a couple like I don't know what you call it, quality of life mods that we use. But I am super hyped for the 1.20, especially the cherry blossoms. Putting them in the pot, I think those look really cool. That and the bookshelves. Looking forward to those too. I think with redstone and stuff, it's gonna be able to make some pretty cool. I don't know what you call it. I guess like a lighting effect, like almost like a computer kind of looking effect. Thank you. Yeah, that's the foot texture pack. It's like his free one that's on the Curse Forge. And yes, it is open for joining. It's Nodenium SMP, or it's Project Nodenium SMP, I guess. It's spelled just like in the title, but it's just like a small application process. And the guys who run it, they'll kind of just, it's pretty simple. They just ask you a couple questions, and you just do like a quick little build for them, and then I would say 99% of the people that apply get accepted. But it's pretty tight knit, and everybody I've met on here so far is super friendly and stuff. Let's see here. So definitely got to kind of fill all these in and bring it around, and then probably bring it down just a tad too. Let's see. Probably am gonna need a little bit more leaves. Let me see here if I can try to find you a link to the actual page real fast. Let's see here. Sorry, just gotta find it on our Discord really quick. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Okay, that's the link to the Project Nodenium homepage, and I'm pretty sure you can go Yeah, you should be able to go through there, and there should be an actual how to apply, and I believe it'll have you just you'll fill out a form, and then I think someone should get with you. Let me see here. It's been a minute since I've had to even do the application process, and I got someone messaged me off of Reddit, and that's how I ended up joining. But yeah, I believe you go through there, and then let's see here. Oh yeah, there's a welcome to the server, and then there's an apply just right there, right below welcome to the server. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. Not too sure how many hours I've spent on the server, but I know it's been quite a few. And it's pretty much a vanilla SMP. And there's a couple YouTubers on here, and then there's just a lot of people who just really like to build. And they're from every background you can think of. Yeah, it's like I don't really have any control over who gets let onto the server. I believe that's there's a group of guys who actually kind of decide. Alright, let's see here. Trying to connect up all these edges. I think it'll probably loop that one that way. Maybe around this guy here. Yeah, I like the mangrove trees. It's like a give or take. Yeah, I really enjoyed the colors of the mangrove wood for sure. That red is really cool. But yeah, they're like super hard to harvest and stuff. So it's like I like to use the roots for texture on trees and stuff. Like some of the trees around here, I haven't really done it for this one yet, but kind of show you real quick. I'll put them like up inside the tree, kind of like this, just to kind of look like more branches and just kind of add a little more texture to the tree. Like this too. And like that guy there. But I definitely think they're pretty cool as far as how you get more of them with like the swamp biomes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Thanks again, guys, for coming through and watching the stream. It's always much appreciated. Like this needs to be rounded out a little bit more. And then probably fill that guy in. Maybe I'll use the mangrove roots now. Kind of something like that. And maybe kind of thinking having kind of, I could reach it. A little bit of an overhang here. I don't really quite have a schedule set up. I try to do it at least once every 2 days, or if I can, every day. It kind of conflicts with work a little bit. I'm from America, so it's like 10 p.m. here. But yeah, I try to stream at least once a day. It's hit or miss though. I do need to kind of set up a better streaming schedule, and it's usually a mix between streams and maybe a short here and there. That's turned out pretty good. I think that the top might need a little bit more. Let's see here. Yeah, probably just a little bit more. Yeah, it looks like about 12 hours, almost exactly the opposite. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize that. It's like, I know most of these guys too, a lot of them are from like the eastern side of the United States, and some are from like the Middle East, so everybody's kind of on at like random times. I think it's like me and one other guy that are like more towards the western United States. I think I want to add a little bit more right there. Oops. Like that maybe. Here. I think that should work. Kind of want to round this out a little bit too. Maybe take a couple from here and take that away, maybe. Let's see if we can go to sleep real quick, and then see if we can do like a flyover, maybe see what it kind of looks like from a little bit of a distance. Yeah, so the island was already kind of here, and then I did do a little bit of expanding on it a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, there's a main island here. I'll show you kind of the inside of it right now is empty. I still need to do an interior for it, but it's kind of elevated up. But yeah, this is like the original island right here. You can kind of see, and then some of the water kind of whips through. But I'm slowly working on the interior. I just really don't have a really good idea of that, and I kind of want to add some texture to the walls, just to kind of break it up. There's a lot of, it's kind of blocky. I was thinking about adding some of this red sandstone throughout, but and then yeah, the island I've kind of just slowly added to it. I still kind of need to do some more texturing over here too, and then the docks are kind of like this floating deal. Let me see here. But yeah, I've kind of just added like so, and then I've come back through with stone, and I need to kind of get like a transitioning texture between the dirt and the stone. But so far I got stone all the way around it, so it's working for now. But yeah, I definitely do want to get a texture on that. Not really too sure yet. Maybe I'll do something with like I'm thinking like gravel and maybe coarse dirt. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a flyby of this guy. Let's see here. Yeah, actually I'm kind of happy with that, I think. I'm sure I'll probably walk by it one of these days and be like, I don't like that or something, but I think for now it works. Let's see here. Do a little decorating around it. I think for the interior, I kind of had a couple ideas. I was thinking either I have some ideas for some auto potion brewers and some maybe like some smaller farm type stuff that kind of still looks aesthetic. So it's like you could walk right by them, you probably wouldn't know they were a farm or really doing much. I was also thinking about building like an aquarium or something for like the axolotls and stuff, but it's kind of hard. I'm gonna have to go to like my creative server and fiddle around with it a little bit, I think, and see what I can kind of come up with. But it's really tall too, so I kind of wanted to make like up here. Let's see here. And I might change this up a little bit too, but like up on this level was going to be kind of like an office, I think. And I wanted to add maybe some forward-facing windows off of here, possibly, like right in here. Kind of like, I forget what they're called, kind of like these here. These are the outcroppings on this building. Or like these ones here. So yeah. Maybe what I'll end up doing is putting like some of those farms like under the floor, since there's like that decent sized gap right there. Nothing noisy or anything like that, but and then do something like the aquarium slash museum. I get museum vibes from this, even though the inspiration for it kind of came from a 1800 style palace with like a trading dock port in front of it. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. too tall actually. We'll do this guy here. And I'm thinking like a fern. Maybe something. This feels kind of empty now. Let's see here. Maybe more ferns like right here at the base. I don't know why I put in the pot there, makes it feel so weird, but maybe we'll add a potted fern somewhere else. Over here. And thinking probably like a shovel, and maybe just do a little bit of pathing. It's kind of around this dude. Yeah, I don't think that's that bad. And then yeah, again, I'll probably end up trying to design up some buildings for here that kind of, I don't know, maybe when you're walking down this street or something. I kind of want to also extend this sidewalk a little bit, maybe even, or at least the concept of it. Maybe instead of going 3, maybe make it just to like a 2, like right here or something. But or maybe just have a pop out of the sidewalk again, like right here, and kind of make this like sectioned off little garden areas or something. Because I do want to put more buildings similar to this closer by, but I guess we'll just have to see. Let's see here. I guess we could probably try to add some more trees like this, and that's kind of the plan with this area too, is having more of like some dockside type builds. And then I do have some ideas for yeah, I could do a tour real quick. And I do have BLS shaders. I don't know if it'll if the FPS might go down a little bit, but let's see here. Let's throw these guys on. I don't think my render distance is crazy high right now, but we will double check. Oh, yeah, 10. That's not too bad. Alright. So I guess I'll just kind of go in like order, I guess, of how I built them, but first off is this guy. This is like kind of like my starter house, just because I kind of started out on this island itself. It's empty as of right now, just because I kind of, as I built a storage area, I ended up not needing it. And this was a bedroom. I had a bunch of stuff in it. Maybe I'll have to put the stuff back in it, because it kind of, looking at it now or thinking about it now, it's kind of like a cool way to tell the story of how it's all started, you know? 20 and 30. So let me sleep real quick. Let me see if I can if I bring it down. These BLS shaders, I don't know what it is. Well, I think I know exactly what it is. It's trying to stream and run shaders and, you know, play Minecraft. Oh, whoops, I stood up too quick. Actually, I guess this would be kind of a cool way to kind of see it at nighttime. It looks pretty, I think it looks pretty sick at night. If I can just get everything to load. Step on this side. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's turning out pretty cool so far. I've never really even built in this style. I normally build in like a fantasy style. Yeah, I think it's been turning out pretty cool so far. I want to put more of these like crane guys around, maybe on the other side. I have an open area right there for another dock, but I guess back over here. Sorry, it's probably more laggy here because I have villagers and stuff over here as well, and there's some farms down below. But yeah, this is like my villager trading hall, just to get some XP and stuff. The top right now doesn't have anything in it. I'm really bad with interiors. I really need to start focusing a little bit more on those guys, because I don't use sodium. I've never heard of that before, actually. What is that? And then yeah, over here is the it's kind of like, I made it like a factory because it's the storage building, but it's also where a lot of, like, I have my nether portal in here and stuff, and some quick access things, and a big old fire and stuff, enchanting table. This is kind of just like where I do most of the planning and stuff for the builds. Potions, got some night vision stuff, and then some invisibility for playing some pranks on some of the other server members here and there. Yeah, and then in here it's just like storage, nothing too fancy. Terracotta and miscellaneous stuff. Right here it's I've been preparing for a big build, so I've been getting a bunch of materials together. And then downstairs, this is kind of like my mine entrance, so I just kind of have the same. I've been meaning to put like a, you know, rail cart or something, you know, and have a nice little setup for each level. But yeah, again, some nether wart just kind of growing back here, and yeah, this is just supposed to be like a villager breeder and stuff. This is like a potato farm. There's a couple chests down there, but I've been using them to trade up for stuff and XP, and and this is just like a basic villager breeder. It just works off of this sticky piston opening up so they can see the beds, and then they make a little baby villager, and he floats down here, and then I think he sits like right here until he gets big, and then he'll pop up and float in there, and then there's a minecart that'll have like a little automated minecart system. If I just press this button, it'll shoot him out. And then I was taking him this way for taking him up to the trade hall. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to look into that sodium, because I think that's one of the things I struggle with the most is FPS. But yeah, I'll have to definitely look into that, because if it improves the streams at all, for sure. Because I know it does kind of stutter a little bit and stuff, especially if I get moving fast or when I fly. But yeah, like right there. The next building is probably this lighthouse. Again, not a whole lot of interior, but That's cool you work with the redstone. I'm like mild with redstone. Like I know enough, but uh I'm yeah, definitely more on the building side. I like making the redstone doors and stuff, you know, like the secret doors or and especially all kinds of farms. Um I actually missed a couple of the farms that were a little bit further down in the mine, but yeah, this I think this lighthouse turned out pretty good too. It's yeah, not too bad. Um and then I think after I did those builds, it was just this main guy here. It's like this big guy, and yeah, I just seen some inspiration art, and it was like one of those things that was just like, oh, like I need to build that. That looks really sick, especially for this server. It's pretty. It was pretty daunting because everybody on here can actually build really well. So it was like, oh, and there's for as many builders as there are on the server, there's equal amount of redstoners for sure. But then there's this build, and it was kind of an inn. I'm still kind of figuring out some of the interiors and stuff, but there's like little rooms and stuff I need to decorate. I think there's like a bed in one, and then up here is just it's empty for now, but probably put something up here eventually. Yeah, I'd definitely say yeah, with building it's like time, like just time and like you know revisions and yeah, it's definitely a mix for sure. But I really like it. It's just one of those things. Yeah, again another empty building, but I was thinking about turning this into like some kind of like flower store for some reason. I don't know why it gives me that vibe, but and then yeah, this is just like crates like to act as if the crane had like offloaded some materials or something to the dock area. And then yep, more empty buildings, but I do have plans for them. I just gotta sit down and do the interiors. Yeah, and it's like I feel like with redstone, it's like you gotta really know like how to make the components and stuff like that. Like understand like quasi conductivity and all of that, you know. And I like mildly, it's like when I watch a YouTube video, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense how that's powered. But I usually end up breaking a lot more stuff than fixing it for sure. Yeah, there is a shopping district. I'll fly there next, but just this last build. This is my latest one. That's why the copper's still kind of aging on it. But again, empty. But slowly working on interiors and stuff. It just kind of has like this like cool tower, and yeah, I kind of liked how this turned out, like the gradient on it. But yeah, I'll let's see here. Gotta grab some more rockets real quick. I'm kind of further away from everybody else, but I kind of wish I was a little closer, but it works for now. Let's throw this in here. Let's see here. Yeah, it seems like the with all the parody stuff that they're doing, hopefully the redstone will be pretty uh, close to like how Bedrock and Java are. But yeah, no, I definitely feel that. I feel like in Bedrock, uh, sorry, yeah, I feel like in Bedrock the redstone can kind of be a little inconsistent. Just like with like harvesters and stuff. Like I remember, well, it was a long time ago. They may have fixed it now, but I was making a bamboo harvester, and it kept breaking. Like with a slime block flying machine, it kept like sticking because like the way the timing was, it was like just wasn't quite working for me. But it would go for like a while, and I'd be able to harvest, but I'd like come back to it every now and again, it'll be all broken. Lagging a little bit. Let's see here if I can stop here a sec. I might have to turn off the shaders for a second. Flew too close to the shopping district with shaders on. Hopefully it catches up. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I definitely got to look into that sodium for sure. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe everybody kind of tells me too. Is like a knight's castle or a palace. I could see that for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Kind of lost my bearings here. Should be really close though. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's where I'm kind of doing a build with for the shopping district. I need to open a shop actually. I'll run low on diamonds. I'm getting tired of mining them. Yeah, this is the shopping district. So probably do like a quick tour. Like I haven't been really a part of any of these builds, but hoping to get in on some of them here soon. There's a couple projects and stuff that these guys do, but this is town hall here, and this is just kind of where actually we'll like plan meetings and stuff, and everybody kind of has their banner, and like I sit over here because this is my banner, and then yeah, then they have like their meetings and stuff, and they just talk about like random things on the server that like I think they like what mods or something. They don't really mod it very much. We keep pretty close to vanilla as possible. There just are a couple of quality of life things like there are like they do have like some bots and stuff that they use for like keeping farms rendered and stuff like that, but it's kind of like a little map here. We flew in like right here through the trees and stuff, and it's like yeah, town hall. This is like a honey farm. I'm not too sure who's built what. I couldn't say off the top of my head, but yeah. And then this is what I kind of have planned for this area. It's a plan on selling like potions, and there's some blocks and stuff that I think some people are probably getting tired of stocking or something. They just don't stock them, so I was gonna make farms for that and try to sell blocks and stuff. Yes, they do hold elections. I think at the beginning of each season we hold a election for mayor, and they like I'm sure they hold elections for a lot of other things too. I'm only aware of the mayoral elections. Yeah, so this is yeah a museum, Artor's museum, and it's pretty cool. Like these guys again, like they're crazy good at building. It's like it's daunting, and like these are like maps, you know, that they've filled in, and you can purchase them. So it's like, you know, we have 1.20 and 1.19 kind of almost with the bookshelves. It's pretty cool. It's crazy. It's crazy what these guys do. And then up over here, let's see. Yeah, there's just a couple more stores and stuff. This place, I was like mud and dripstone and slime and quartz. It looks like. Yeah, just a bunch of random blocks and stuff like that. Though I think running hard on stock, so it's like there's a couple blocks I think I might end up trying to sell. But yeah, this is the kind of like the little shopping district, I would say. Like it has a really cool like city street view. So um, actually, I think this is a new store here. I haven't seen this guy yet. Looks like they're doing something with weed or something. Maybe it's another mud store or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Glow and go. So I imagine these guys probably have some kind of, yeah, like lighting, I'd imagine. Yeah, all kinds of lighting stuff. Got your glowstone and your lichen and stuff. Pretty cool. I think someone's probably gonna put something here, I'd imagine, and got ourselves a ramen place. Got a little fish tank in the back there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. What all these guys have built, it's wild. A little rocket store. Come in and purchase some rockets for 1 diamond for 3 stacks. Looks like there was a deal here for shulkers, but yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Cobble exchange. Yeah. We just use diamonds. Yeah, diamonds are the regular currency, or um, for the most part. I think that's what. That's the primary currency here. Diamonds, and it works for sure. It works, and then yeah, this is like a hat store, so there's like I'm not too sure who came up with it, but there's like custom textures for hats that they made. I'm pretty sure they're like retexturized pumpkin heads and stuff. So probably go to sleep because I do not think all these areas are quite mob proof, and I don't want to accidentally get someone's build blown up. Little airplane out in the distance there. And then actually, now that we turned, let's see, kind of conceal a little further. Now that the shaders are off, but yeah, here's our nether hub. Here, there's like a group project going on for on the other side for our actual nether hub itself. And then this is just like another store for they sell like emeralds and gold blocks and redstone, iron blocks, stuff like that. Yeah, dude. But yeah, the arena and all that stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. A couple industrial places, they sell like copper and coal, and there's a giant pyramid that sells sandstone. And obviously there's wood for sale, the trees, and I forget what is sold inside this mud guy, but yeah, it's pretty sick. Yeah, and I think my only regret is building just a little bit closer. And this is kind of like, I imagine it was inspired from Doc M, but it's a big old zone where someone's been using TNT. And then just past it is my humble abode. Oh yeah, everybody here is pretty cool. The perimeter, I think it was just honestly just a way to harvest blocks. Do I want to hear a joke? Open toad. That feels like a dad joke. Open toed shoes. Let's see here. Thinking. Yeah, maybe like something over here. Yeah, they just kind of hang out. I kind of bred a couple of them up, but yeah, like they just all hang around this dock. It's kind of funny. Um, yeah, like I think I bred them. I had a little turtle sanctuary like right here on the beach, so forever they kind of just hung out right here, and I was like, oh, I'll make a like a like a sanctuary for them. I feel like everybody makes a sanctuary for their sea or local sea turtles in their in their personal worlds and stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just let them stick around and then eventually, make a sanctuary or something out here for them. I think that'd be kind of cool. All right, let's see here. Thinking. Get rid of that guy. Something like that. Hit. Yeah, the sea turtles are definitely probably one of my uh, more favorite mobs in the game. I like using the eggs for like different little knickknacks, like when you build like a kitchen or something. The date of today is for me it's the 18th. Yeah, I guess technically. Yeah, it's like it's kind of nice though, cause it's weird, cause like if like a gaming company announces like like, oh, we're gonna release this game on the 20th, it's like normally I'll get to play the game on the 19th at like you know 9 p.m. or something. Yeah, I do like to play. Um, I think right now my game I play outside of Minecraft mostly is Battlefield. I like to play a lot of Battlefield. Um, any RPG. I was playing Fallout, redoing another playthrough of Fallout, Fallout 3, and Fallout New Vegas and Skyrim. And I had big plans to play Starfield when it comes out here later in September. But I think Minecraft is probably my main game. I don't know why. It's like just a real chill, you know, build, hang out with friends. I like to stream it and just like talk and meet new people. Even though I'm kind of introverted, I'd say. Like, alright, I think that might be a little too wide. But maybe if just build like within those fences, I think that'll probably work pretty good. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not actually too familiar with the PvP stuff, but like it seems a lot of fun. Like, yeah, I guess I've never really partaken in any of the PvP servers or anything like that. I've mostly just done like survival and building, but MCC looks really cool. Like doing stuff like that, I think would probably be pretty cool. Especially if you were to like win, that'd be pretty sick. Shit, probably gonna need a couple more leaves. Do you stream it all next or? okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not actually crazy familiar with Bed Wars. I mean, I've seen videos and stuff like that of it. It looks pretty cool. It looks kind of intense, actually. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I'd say yeah, definitely. Once you have a decent mic, it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I really enjoy survival or SMPs and stuff like that. And then I do have my own survival world and stuff like that that I occasionally play on, but um, I mostly just do a lot of building. And then it's like I like to build on here a lot because um, I just like to show off the builds to other members of the server, and like it's cool to get kind of tips on you build it one way and then someone comes in and says, oh, like what if you did it like this, and it makes it a million times better. It's just kind of a cool way to learn how to build. All right. Let's see here. Oops. Oh yeah. Yeah. The high pixel servers, those are yeah. Yeah, it's like it's crazy because I mean I feel like I've played this game for forever, and like I've seen the high pixel servers and people who play on them and stuff like that, but yeah, I guess um, I've really played on them before, but yeah, I could see where latency and stuff like that, especially if you're like a big PvPer, you probably want pretty good or pretty low latency. Oh, the mangrove leaves, yeah. I kind of enjoy a lot of the new sounds of the newer blocks. It's I don't know what it is about them. Like especially like the deep slate. Like I don't know what it is about like when you step on it. Probably pick it up a lot more basalt than the deep slate, but that sound I really enjoy it, and like the sound of when you mine it, that's super satisfying to me. I don't know why the turtle sound like freaked me out. I was like, what the heck was that? Let's see here. There's some, oops, a little too much. Some of these guys. My least favorite Minecraft sound. It'd probably have to be honestly the breaking of grass blocks, because it's like, I don't know what it is, but it's like crazy loud. Like, oh, maybe that's not a good example, or maybe it's a little bit harder for me to hear it, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, horses dying is definitely top for sure. Yeah, I wonder if they made it that way on purpose. You know, so it's like, don't kill the horses. It feels very unethical. All right, let's see here. Definitely need more on the top. That looks almost like an acacia tree. Yeah, put a little bit more like up in here, and hopefully this tree will be good. Yeah, gravel. I don't know why. I hate when like you run into like a big patch of gravel. It's super hard to get rid of. You know, if you're not careful, it could suffocate you. Definitely need some lighting over here. Maybe kind of tuck it right there. Yeah, that's not bad. Kinda. Let's see here. I know over on this side it's probably like my least mob proof area. I'm sure they're all gonna start spawning like right around here, but run over and reset my spawn to my carriage. Yeah, hopefully if I round out the top the acacia tree, yeah, I think putting a little bit more, like, you can kind of see that light post is in the way, but yeah, it needs a little bit more right there, kind of like right there. So hopefully that takes a little bit of the wonk out of it. I feel like you kind of have to have a mild amount of wonk in your trees. Something. Maybe like that. Yeah, one of the nicer quality of life mods is just this camera mode. Just to kind of, you can't really do anything in it, but just look like, oh, okay, like I can see for sure that like these leaves right here need to be trimmed a little bit, but I think, and then maybe some more under leaves because it looks kind of flat, you know, it's like pretty flat underneath. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. Trim these guys, make it a little bit more round, and then add some more under leaves. Yeah, large oak trees. I usually actually probably just end up steering clear of large oaks. Like anytime, like I'll even put logs back if I accidentally start mining it or cutting them down. This looks like it needs maybe like, oops, one more. Right there. And probably maybe not quite there, but back this way. Kind of just something like that. Looks like I need a little more right here. I think it's because it's missing these. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, I think that'll suffice. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, it's just pretty much straight up spectator mode. Like all you can do in it is just CS, and then I mean, you can teleport the player. I mean, like it won't teleport your character, but it'll teleport like your eye or whatever. And then it's like, yeah, like so, just so you can like when people are like, hey, can you come check out my build, and you can CS over to them really fast and kind of take a look. It's also a good way for the admin to kind of like, make sure people aren't using anything crazy. I don't know why. I feel like this, maybe instead of that, do something. You know what it probably needs? Let's see here. I don't always make these ones, but sometimes it's kind of nice to have that. That way this is like, looks like it's supposed to be there kind of thing. Usually I usually hit about a 2-hour mark, or usually like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And like I actually may end up calling it here pretty soon. I kind of want to add some of the grass and stuff and lanterns, and I'll probably end up doing like a quick like look around in CS with the shaders, and then I'll probably end up calling the stream. But yeah, I usually stream for roughly 2 hours, or at least an hour, minimum an hour, I'd say. A lot of it kind of depends on work and stuff too, so it's like if you get home from work and it's like crazy tired, it's like sometimes a little harder, but let's see here. Thinking put one like here, do something like thinking like that, and like that. And then maybe like a little bone meal. Ooh, dang, hit the flower jackpot. Let's see here. Not a huge fan of the yellow flowers. Yeah, I'd say probably like roughly 20 minutes more. Just because, yeah, I like here it's like almost 11. It's like I gotta get up at like 3:20 just because I have a pretty long commute. I didn't even realize I was drowned right there. Yeah, that's why I don't PvP right there. Oh, and he's gone. Actually, I think I need that Nautilus, so hopefully he drops it. Yes. Let's see. There we go. And I may come through and add more to these, but I think for now, because I don't want to get too crazy with the trees, because I do eventually want to add more builds, especially out this way because it's a lot more flatter too. So it's like might end up taking this road and like doing some kind of cool bridge and like all this like kind of flatter area, and then I have some ideas for some cool builds back here and stuff like that. Let's see here. So I think go like this. Kind of like to just do this for the thumbnail. It helps YouTube get a better thumbnail for later because I just post these up on my YouTube. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, then go CS. Maybe if I hold still and let it load in so it's not so choppy. It's kind of hard to get the whole build on. I usually just do it like something like this. And let's see. Bump it up to like 30. Get some of the background in there. And then like, yeah, I'll just kind of do this so YouTube has a better thumbnail. Alright, dude. It was nice talking to you next. Hopefully I catch you around. But thanks for stopping by and chatting, dude. Really appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's probably a pretty good spot to end the stream. But thank you guys again for watching, and I'll end up catching you guys on the next one. Peace.